Are you sitting there, phone in hand, wondering why your messages stay unanswered? You might feel a twinge of panic as the silence stretches on. But as a feminine queen, you are more powerful than the empty space before you. Your mind races with questions, but today we'll explore a different perspective that transforms this silence into something profound. Here at Feminine Queen, we know your strength doesn't depend on another's attention. You are a catalyst of change, wisdom, and grace, even when things go quiet. Welcome, my queens and ladies, to a journey of self-mastery and inner strength. The channel that celebrates your elegance and confidence is here to guide you. I speak to each of you as a sister in this beautiful community, navigating love, life, and resilience together. We'll dive deep into Stoic ideas and psychological insights that will illuminate what's really happening when a man goes silent. By the end, you'll see this challenge not as rejection, but as a hidden doorway to your own growth. Your inner light is the most important power guiding your path. In today's intimate conversation, we meld ancient wisdom with modern psychology to empower you. You may have heard Carl Jung's voice in your mind, hinting at secrets behind human behavior. I'll speak of Carl Jung's insights, of shadows and transformation, and of the calm strength ancient philosophers admired. This isn't about blaming anyone. His silence isn't a judgment on your worth. This is about reclaiming your power. Each point we explore will remind you that you are a feminine queen with grace and virtue as your true crown. 1. Silence. The unspoken cathedral of his inner world. He's not simply ignoring you, he's navigating a vast interior world built on fears he barely recognizes. Every unanswered message is not a reflection of your worth, but a sign that he's wrestling with uncertainty and vulnerability in silence. You see, as a feminine queen, your intuition tells you silence feels empty, but what if it's actually someone's mind at work? Psychologists explain that many men retreat into quiet when emotions overwhelm their practiced defenses. When this happens, consider yourself a calm observer. You remain steady even as he storms inside. You know your own worth, so you don't let the silence shake it. In that hush, he walks among stone corridors of self-doubt and potential longing. But here's the stoic truth you hold. You cannot light his candles for him, only your own. Instead of equating his silence with rejection, recognize that his quiet holds a cathedral of untold stories. In the distance you remain, steady, secure, and compassionate, because your own confidence can flourish even when he turns inward. When he does return, you will shine all the brighter, because you never dimmed for anyone else's shadows. 2. Jungian alchemy, silence as the crucible of becoming. When he goes silent, think of it as a transformation in motion, like alchemy in his unseen inner world. Carl Jung taught that silence isn't an ending, but a powerful forge where our deepest truths take shape. Psychologically, his withdrawal may stir the molten ore of confusion, repressed fears, or even longing that he hasn't yet confronted. For you, this pause is not a punishment, but a moment to ask a better question. Instead of asking, "What did I do wrong?" ask, "What wisdom does this silence hold for my own journey?" And then release the need for immediate answers. A true queen sees even obstacles as invitations to grow. Stoic wisdom reminds you that every challenge is a chance to strengthen your character. In this crucible of waiting, you cultivate patience, self-awareness, and emotional resilience. With each quiet day, you tend to your own inner garden, turning uncertainty into insight and fortitude. Know that every minute of quiet is a teacher, and you are the eager student of your own growth. 3. Fragile tremors. Beneath the armor. His fear of true gravity. Beneath his cool exterior lies a trembling heart. What looks like indifference is often a fragile soul, afraid of feeling too deeply. Psychologists call this emotional avoidance. Genuine connection can feel like an earthquake shaking the foundations of a man taught to never show cracks. When the gravity of true feeling pulls at him, he may scramble away in panic. But you, my queen, see it clearly. His silence is not rejection. It's his fear lighting up tremors deep inside. In this gentle glow, you understand. It's not your fault. So you stay anchored in your virtue, remaining gracious, patient, and serene while he regains his balance. You trust that inner tides will turn in their own time, and in the meantime, you hold fast to your calm strength. You anchor yourself in calm, reminding yourself that his earthquake won't shake your foundation. After all, Stoic training teaches that no storm lasts forever. A mountain stands after the quake. You remain unshaken because a true queen's power lies in her own inner peace. Or, the shadow's puppeteer, repressed vulnerability, takes the reins. No, he's not gone on purpose to hurt you. An old part of him has taken charge. Carl Jung taught that our hidden fears and unspoken hurts form what he called the shadow. This shadow puppeteer is pulling his strings now, driving him away the moment things get too real. Psychologically, decades of burying pain and toughness have created a reflex so deep that even a gentle question can send him fleeing. Your warmth and strength might feel frightening to the part of him that's been trapped in darkness for too long. You know this isn't malice. It's his unconscious self-protection at work. You watch him with gentle strength. You breathe, you smile, and you respond with compassion instead of panic. A true queen doesn't dance to the puppeteer's tune. She remains still and confident. Stoic wisdom reminds you not to be shaken by others' games. You are not responsible for his shadow, only for the light you carry. So you keep showing up, gentle, strong, shining your light regardless of the shadows around you. 5. Sovereign response, the mirror of your own evolution. His silence is a test of your kingdom. Do you shrink and scramble, or do you stand firm? Your steady presence here is the Stoic ideal of harmony. You act with calm intention. By kissing his waist's flank, you grant him permission to lower his shield and connect deeply without fear. In doing so, you practice the feminine queen's paradox, commanding with compassion and loving without possession. This gesture is a testament to your sensitivity. By reaching his flank, you invite him into a deeper intimacy without demand. It feels almost like a secret handshake between soul and soul. As he senses your touch, his subconscious acknowledges, "She honors all of me, seen and unseen." You act as the sovereign, awarding him permission to be fully himself. Think of it as a delicate negotiation. You come close, but with utmost respect, never overstepping. In that closeness, he feels your quiet confidence that he can share his vulnerabilities. You give him license to exist as a whole person, and he instinctively recognizes the freedom in that. This balanced kindness is exactly what the Stoics meant by harmony, meeting strength with grace, without force or haste. Your crown remains intact, and he willingly bows, known and accepted by you. 6. The sacred classroom of absence, reclaiming your inner citadel. When he steps away, see the empty hours as a sacred lesson. Every quiet minute is a chance to learn about your own heart and mind. The feminine queen turns absence into growth. She does not stare at the phone, but learns to govern her emotions. You use this quiet time to practice self-discipline and resilience. Instead of fearing the void, you embrace it as a masterclass in inner governance. Psychologists know that time alone can help you regulate the storm inside. Childhood echoes of abandonment fade under the fierce love of your own resolve. This solitude isn't a punishment or a wallowing station. It's an inner temple where you fortify your spirit. Stoic sages teach that it's in quiet reflection that true strength is built. While he works through his own silence, you build yours. In this citadel of absence, you master your reactions, regulate your mood, and love yourself fiercely. You use this time to nurture creativity, to read or meditate, or just to remind yourself of your worth. By the time he returns, you won't be the same woman who waited. You'll be the queen who never lost her throne, a heart grown wiser in the solitude. 7. Distinguishing retreat from manipulation. The crown's discernment. Your royal eyes see the truth. Not all silence is sacred. Sometimes a man withdraws because he's overwhelmed. Sometimes he's testing control. Psychologically, look at the pattern. Is he retreating into himself or playing a game? Carl Jung named this projection. Sometimes people use silence as a weapon to mask their own emptiness. If his quiet seems calculated, you know it's a manipulator's move. The feminine queen doesn't dance to that tune. She remains still and confident. Stoic wisdom tells you not to be shaken by others' petty power plays. You watch carefully and pause when you feel tempted to chase shadows. You do not pursue false ghosts. and you do not open the gates without conviction. You understand that being still can be your strongest move. Your crown belongs to those who are true. You reserve your throne for people who approach with genuine respect. In your sovereignty, you calmly see through the smoke of manipulation and stand guard over your own peace. If he tries to break you, you remain unbreakable. With quiet confidence, you continue building your own life, knowing that your sovereign peace is the treasure to protect. Whether or not he returns with genuine intentions, you are the judge of that. Either way, your throne remains untouched. 8. Wholeness. The coronation. You perform upon yourself. Carl Jung's ultimate truth whispers through the quiet. Wholeness isn't something someone can give you. You forge it in the fire of your own making. This silence is your sacred altar. Here, you reclaim every ounce of energy you poured into longing, turning it back into light. You stand before that mirror and pronounce your own coronation. I will not abandon myself, you vow in this stillness. Psychologically, this is self-affirmation at its highest level. Stoic wisdom affirms that virtue and self-mastery are enough to be whole. You remember, you are complete on your own. The queen isn't half of anything. She is her own empire, so you walk away from needing anyone to validate you. You place that crown firmly on your own head, because your completeness comes from within. Feel that surge of freedom. You needed no other to make you whole. You are the goddess of your own realm, fully sovereign and utterly free. This silence gave you a gift you couldn't have asked for before, the simple knowing that everything you ever wanted was already inside you. 9. Data, not destiny. Silence as intelligence for your realm. His silence is not destiny, it's data. Each quiet day writes a report about his emotional landscape, not your fate. Treat his absence as evidence rather than an indictment. What clues lie in this emptiness? Psychologists say every behavior is communication. As the queen of your mind, you analyze this calmly. You're not a victim of a story. You're the strategist who reads the clues. Stoic wisdom guides you here. You remain objective and rational. You don't cry over what you can't control. You use this intelligence to make the best decisions for you. Does his pattern show stability and respect? Or does it reveal a man too fragile to match your strength? Maybe you note his habits, like recording data about an experiment. Either way, your kingdom isn't shaken by the findings. You may even jot down his patterns in your mind. With each truth unveiled, you take pride in having used your head, not your heart, to navigate this silence. This silence is a report, not a sentence. It informs whether you keep the gates open for him or quietly close the chapter. Either way, you hold your power. 10. Unshakeable magnetism. Blooming in the sacred grove of solitude. Watch how you blossom when you stop waiting. The queen who uses her solitude as fertile ground becomes utterly magnetic. She plants seeds of passion, creativity, and joy while he's lost in silence. Stoic sages taught that a truly content spirit is self-sustaining. You don't pause your life for someone's return. You live it fully, here and now. Psychologically, every step you take in your own gardens of interest adds color to your aura. You are a queen dancing in the sunlight of your own making. When or if he reappears, he won't find the woman he left waiting. He'll find a transformed sovereign. You have become your own sun. You keep the gate of your realm open only from a place of choice, not need. Your power is no longer in his orbit, but in the luminous universe you have become. The more you bloom in your sacred grove of solitude, the more others become drawn to that effortless light. In this fertile silence, you have built an empire of self-love and confidence, and nothing can dim your light now. My queens, what a journey this has been. Remember that every challenge in silence can become a celebration of your growth. You've seen how Stoic ideas empower you to stand unwavering. In your heart, you carry the calm confidence of a queen who needs no applause. This channel, Feminine Queen, is built for leaders like you, women who turn trials into triumph and grace into power. Take a moment now. Reflect on the crown you've placed upon your own head. Let this story sink in. Stand up straighter, breathe deeper, and meet the world as the radiant, unshakable woman you already are. If these words moved you, think of one small action today that honors your strength. Maybe share this video with a friend who needs to hear it, or write in the comments what your favorite insight was. Your voice is powerful. If you haven't joined our sisterhood yet, take a moment to subscribe to Feminine Queen and ring the bell for more wisdom like this. Your presence here matters. Your story can inspire another woman to claim her throne. I promise to keep bringing you raw truth and ancient wisdom to guide your path, one step at a time. You are a queen, fully and completely. The silence you once feared has turned into the symphony of your self-love and determination. Carry that melody forward. Thank you for being with me today. I'm honored to walk this road with you. Until next time, shine on, for your reign has only just begun.